News. A SWAT situation in Gwinnett County now stretching into hour 12.
It began when somebody from an apartment complex called 911 multiple times this morning. 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter is live outside of the complex on Beaver Ruin Road near Norcross in Gwinnett County. And there is still a heavy police presence there right now. Brittany?
There is. When I went in there about 45 minutes ago, there were still dozens of police and SWAT members wrapped around the complex, and they tell us that they believe a barricaded man is in one of the units and he is armed. They tell me that they started receiving 911 calls shortly before 5 a.m. this morning, and residents tell me after that, around 6 a.m., there were armed officers everywhere.
Come out of your apartment with your hands up and empty and surrender to officers. We are not going anywhere.
When they first came, they were running with their guns. They were going behind the buildings. The police officer ran back and was like, shots fired, shot fired. So then he came back, and then they called, I guess, back up.
Residents at the Gwinnett Pointe Apartment complex say they were woken up to the sound of gunshots early Monday morning. Gwinnett police say they went out to the complex after getting a 911 call around 5:30 a.m. They say calls continued to come in, but authorities were never able to make contact with the caller.
The line kept disconnecting. Officers arrived on scene, tried to make contact with the apartment, and received no contact at the door.
Authorities say SWAT was called shortly after, and they have reason to believe that a male was in the unit armed with a gun. They wouldn't say whether anyone was being held in the apartment, but that the building was evacuated. Residents tell me that 2 males and a woman live in that unit and that they heard gunshots again around noon. They also tell me that they saw someone from that unit being carried out in handcuffs. Right now, police tell us the situation is still very active, and they are asking residents to continue to avoid this area.
Brittany Kleinpeter reporting for us in Gwinnett County. And for the very latest developments on this situation, you can find the story on the 11 Alive homepage. Sheba?